thing?
So, like to start the first comment in this week's episode.
On this week's episode. All right, so welcome back. We still haven't figured out a name for our podcast. We'll figure that out.
I'm still down for bad batches.
Bad batches.
Dude, yes. I was
Bad
gonna say
batches.
But
Yeah.
we're probably still gonna do this when Bad Batch is over. So
What will still be some bad batches.
we're still gonna be some
Yeah.
bad batches. So Pep,
That's fair.
you were just kind of sitting in last week and hadn't seen the first episode yet, but now you have watched both episodes. So let's just kind of recap on the first episode first. What did you think? You know, now you can actually give input and stuff.
Yeah, it was dope. It was real dope, especially when they did that simulation. That was my favorite part. And
You saw what I meant,
yeah,
where like Tarkin
fucking-
was like getting into it, and I thought he was gonna like jump down there with him and start fighting the Bad Batch.
yeah.
He definitely seemed very stimulated in that moment.
Yeah.
Stimulated and simulated.
Yeah, dude.
And I was telling, I was
And then like the way they reprogrammed the fucking Dark Trooper things, man, that shit was dope.
See, I don't know if I would say because they're like precursors, I think, to the Dark Troopers because they come like 20 years later or
Okay.
however long it is, 20 plus years. But that's what I was saying last time, that those things definitely look like Tarkin got an idea for some Dark Troopers by looking at the I cannot say it, but the trading troops on Camino.
Camino.
I was trying to say Kaminoan trading droids, which is a mouthful apparently. While you're trying to think about it. But
yeah, and I was we were talking earlier about how Omega came up to Crosshair and basically told him, "Look, I know what you're gonna do, and I don't think you should do it." So it's kind of like she has, you know, intuition or whatnot, or whatever, insight.
Yeah.
Kind of like Anakin had.
And definitely like some kind of empath feelings because she like knew how he was feeling, even though it was kind of obvious about his anger.
Right.
But the way she said it in the statement was, to me, hinting at something. And then kind of to bridge into episode 2, what we're about to talk about. You have that clip, so I'll wait till we talk about it. But you know what I'm getting at. But I don't want to spoil it yet till we get to that part of the conversation. But definitely, I feel like there's a lot of possible super interesting stuff going on right now.
Yeah, for sure. But anything else you wanted to touch on, Pep, since you finally got to see the first episode? Mainly the first episode. Yeah. We'll get into the second one in a second.
Yeah, well, basically what I said earlier before we went on live, it kind of leaves you with a bunch of questions. And I know we're not talking about the second episode, but the second episode seems to be like a little bit more of that. You want to know more about Omega and whatnot.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like you wonder what her role is going to be. Obviously, her role is important, you know, but we don't know yet, you know. So that's kind of the.
And do you feel like with Crosshair that it's his more his inhibitor chip that's taken over, or do you feel like it's more Crosshair that's being a dick?
Well, Crosshair's kind of a dick. He's kind of the dick of the group, so.
Yeah.
But like when it comes to like wanting to kill a kid or whatever, you know.
No, watching it in its entirety, I don't think that's him either. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no way.
Gotcha.
Because they're not, you know, they're different. They're unique for that reason, you know.
Yeah, I think Tarkin amplifying that inhibitor chip has a lot to, you know, now is definitely why he betrayed him, obviously. But even before that, the light signal that they show it giving off when he goes in that, I guess, CAT scan, for lack of a better Star Wars term.
Right.
It definitely was what was making him say, "Good soldiers follow orders." He says that earlier, like a puppet, basically. So that's why I think it's the chip, too.
You're freaking Grogu with the tutu on, man.
Oh yeah, man. This fit on a baby at one point, dude. Like my
This fit on an
it's crazy.
actual live human baby at one
Infant.
point.
Yeah.
That's
I
funny.
feel like putting my controllers right here is gonna help me with a little bit of my fidgeting, so I have like something to concentrate on, so I'm not touching my face
Yeah,
every
you
12
should just
seconds.
have a Grogu come up and wave at us every once in a while.
Yeah, that's what I
Or
mean.
Don't
like
let
do
him
something like this,
face
like
dive off the
while I'm
table
talking.
like he
Yeah, no
did.
more FaceTiming. He's saying hi, hi everybody, and wave to Grogu. Even though it's supposed to be him using the Force, but it looks like he has like Michael J. Fox. Like, that's really rude, but
Oh my
yeah,
god.
yeah.
Duck.
Oh my gosh. All right,
I
let's.
was trying to have BB-8 up here with me, but he commits suicide by
Oh, I
himself
was
and
gonna
just
say you
rolls
probably
off.
need a little bit more room for him.
Yeah, and he even when he's like in remote mode, like I can put this one in a drone mode where he'll walk around on his own and stuff. But if you do that, BB-8, no matter what, he'll eventually get bored and just off by himself. So no tables for BB-8.
Wow, that's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I need to get me an electronic Grogu.
Yeah, they have them at Target right now, and I think Walmart has them finally. From
It'd
what I
be
saw
cool
the
to
other
have
day.
that for when I do my Darth Maul reacts videos.
Hell yeah, because he can like react with you.
Right. Oh shit, man. So yeah, episode 2, dude. That was a lot of
Yeah.
fun for me.
Let's get in the mid. Let's get into that, man.
Get in the
Felt
meat.
short, didn't it? In
Oh, I
terms of
mean,
Yeah,
it
length,
was less
I
than
know it's
half.
standard, but I guess we're just, I
we got
guess, a
spoiled,
little spoiled from the first one. Yeah, that's what
especially
I was
because it
gonna
was like
say.
2 days ago. That was 2 days
Yeah,
ago.
yeah. Doesn't feel like it's been a week, huh? Since the last one.
And it hasn't. That came out
Yeah.
on like
Oh yeah,
Tuesday.
it hasn't. It hasn't been a week.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. We got like spoiled because we literally just had that. So, dude, we basically got a whole movie this week. Like we got
Yeah.
2 hours of new Star Wars, which is amazing. Like my dad doesn't want to ever watch the animated stuff. He thinks animation's dumb, and if it's not live action, wants nothing to do with it. I'm like, people are literally out here just like letting there's so many people. I have friends who are like, I don't want to watch anything animated, and I'm like, why? Like, what animation?
Yeah, I'm kind
Animation
of one
kills
of
my
those.
soul.
Like I slept on Clone Wars until recently, but yeah, this one kind of like yeah,
Well,
it picks up where it leaves off, which is
my
good.
thing
I mean, it
is
mentions
about
that.
Star Wars is you have live action and you have animated, and there's so much content because there's a whole universe for Star
Yeah,
Wars. So it's like, how do you expect them to tell every single story with live action? And every single time they roll
yeah,
cameras, it costs millions of dollars. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
It'd be
Yeah, it's
impossible,
hard
dude.
to explain to people how much cheaper, it is.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's just so much easier to show us amazing fight scenes, with quicker production time and turnaround. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and you want constant action too. That's where uh, the animation edges live action.
hmm
You know, it's constant. It
I mean,
picks up
how
like
expensive would a Star Wars
it doesn't
movie
stop.
be if it was 2 hours and 20 minutes of lightsaber combat and
Yeah,
space battles with ships, and it's just that'd be so expensive. I mean, but on
I guarantee.
animation, you could do that. Have whole half a
yeah.
season of a battle with nonstop, 6 hour long battles or whatnot, if you want.
I feel like yeah, people don't realize how much cheaper it is to animate, and like, why are you complaining when like I'm gonna go watch the Avengers? I'm like, that's an animated movie. Don't fucking kid yourself. It's an animated movie. The Avengers is CGI like probably 60%. It's
Oh
like,
Yeah,
yeah.
dude, you're watching Star Wars
try like
prequel
80%.
trilogy. Yeah, I'm like, are you really gonna be a Star Wars fan? I can't watch the animated ones because I don't do animated. I'm like, Star Wars is an animated
Yeah.
movie with live action overlays.
hmm
It's like one step above being a rotoscope film at this point. Like, anyway, I'm not here to bitch about boomers.
Yeah. Because we could do that all day.
No
Hell
kidding.
yeah.
Back to what Colton was saying about how much the budget would be for a movie of just constant action in a live action film. Like, okay, let's just throw out any random number you like. Hundreds of millions. Let's ballpark it.
Wasn't like
Damn well
half a
they're
million.
making that money back. Yeah, they're making that
Yeah,
money tenfold.
Oh yeah,
No matter how much
they're
they
not.
spend.
But
Yeah,
they
especially now.
are they
Digital.
are, but still, it's like it's still quicker.
It's still hard to
It's
pull
still
off.
quicker to turn around animated stuff,
yeah,
you know,
Oh, yeah,
and it
for
still
sure.
be canon to the stories that we love. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it, and you don't get the story.
Yeah, people are missing out though. It's
Oh yeah,
crazy.
yep,
especially on Rebels, dude. I mean,
Uh,
Clone Wars is
yeah.
amazing because most of the series is built around the Clone Wars. You know what I'm saying? And Jango Fett and what they did and stuff. But Rebels is just probably like we said last week. That's my favorite piece of Star Wars. So
yeah, I
it's
love it.
even my favorite piece of Star Wars over the prequels, and I love the prequels. So
Now that you mentioned prequels, remember when I was making that kind of going on topic, but remember when I was making that Gohan reference to Caleb?
hmm
I guess it's a Padawan thing. I guess every Padawan reminds me of
hmm.
Gohan. Any special kid who doesn't have a father.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know any Star Wars and DBZ fans out there, but I just can't help but to think of Gohan
Right.
when I see a Padawan.
I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what about
Good shit.
Wrecker's connection with like the younger characters and kids and stuff? It
Oh
just
yeah,
kind of goes into like
Uncle
one of the
Wrecker,
reasons
huh?
why I think he's one of my favorite characters because he's so
Yeah.
relatable. He's this big macho
yeah,
dude with like super strength, but like the kids call him Uncle Wrecker and run towards him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
Very noble.
I love that
I'm so
about that character.
I'm so scared they're gonna kill him.
Oh
Oh, there.
yeah.
Well,
The
I don't
X-Wing.
want to.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want to
yeah.
jinx it. I'll knock on
Gotta
this
get it.
wooden desk I got in front of me.
Yeah, don't
But
do
they're
Yeah.
it.
all gonna die,
I don't
bro. They're
want this.
probably all gonna die. Like,
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I don't want to have like a mice and men moment with Wrecker.
well, you
Like,
know, they're all
Uh,
age accelerated, so they're all gonna
yeah,
die within the next 20. You know,
yeah,
in 20 years, they'll be the equivalent of an 80-year-old.
yeah. Like, yeah.
that's how
I
we want them
mean,
to die. We don't want
I
anyone
mean,
killing them, though.
according to Rebels, Captain Rex is alive at the Battle of Endor.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so because remember he makes it that far in Rebels.
yeah. Have you seen the little clip of in A New Hope, or is the Battle of Endor in A New Hope or
Are you talking
Return
about
of the Jedi?
Return of the
Yeah,
Jedi?
okay. There's a clip of an
So
older guy in that movie, and
with the white
yes,
beard.
that's supposed to be Captain Rex.
So so Dave Filoni actually came out and said that's not Captain Rex,
Oh,
and that's the character's name that's in the
Uh,
credit. Yeah, because that guy has like his name in the credits for Return of the Jedi. He's like, that's not Captain Rex. This is the guy's name, and that's who he is.
damn,
Unfortunately.
damn.
So yeah, so Dave Filoni said it's not like he can't. Like it was a nod to it, but he had to say like just strictly because it's already he did. He's not going to retcon the original
debunked.
trilogy at all. You know what I mean?
Right, and they
He
already
can't
had a
do that.
character name for that
That
person.
that character had a name. That character's in the canon, like Wikipedia. He wasn't. He's already retconned a lot of canon. If you like, that's not George Lucas canon. Like, so he is ballsy. Like, he's like this is twice now. He's retconned. He just retconned Kanan's story. Like, not like completely,
But
but
that's the
he
comic,
wasn't
right?
afraid to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a canon comic though, but he still did that. And then the Aftermath trilogy with Cobb Vanth. Cobb Vanth's a fucking dick in the Aftermath trilogy. He like killed a guy to get Boba Fett's armor. It wasn't like they present the stories very differently, and like he didn't have the Mandalorians help killing the crate dragon. They already had like a crate dragon pearl, and he like traded it to the Sand People to have them help him get rid of the mining guild and shit in the book. So they changed his story up to make him more like an old western cowboy, and I think Dave Filoni's gives him a better hero status than just some dickhead who kind of like took the armor and did shady deals. So maybe I'm being too harsh on the original Cobb Vanth. But honestly, as far as new canon novels go, the Aftermath novels are like my least favorite. that I read.
Hmm.
So I feel like he took something good from that story. I mean, there's good characters. I mean, I'm gonna give it like probably like a B minus as far as books go. It's just like I feel like they were unnecessarily fucking long. They were like they're really long for no reason.
Right.
Like,
I
yeah.
feel that. So,
But anyway, we're supposed to be
we're-
talking about that.
do what?
I said sorry, I got off topic again. I'm really
No,
sorry.
no,
No,
no.
you're good, bro. You're good, bro. I'm trying to think of what else happened in the episode that we literally just watched with each other.
So you have those clips, right? So that we can go to, or we're not allowed to watch them on here.
I have some clips that we can probably get away with.
All right. That should
Maybe
spark
the
up
ones
some
that
of
are
the
in
ideas.
ads.
Let me find them real quick.
We can give a shout out to Kung Lao.
Kung Lao and Liu Kang / Rambo.
Yeah. In Billy.
Oh yeah, we can touch on what I was talking about earlier. How this second episode reminded me of Mandalorian season 1. Which episode was it? Help me, Danny.
Oh, we're talking about episode 4 where the
4.
pirates are like after him and they have that ST or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chicken walker.
The chicken walker.
I have that Lego set.
What? You into Legos?
Oh, hell yeah.
What's
I
the
got like 4
most
sets to
intricate
build.
thing you've built?
Probably the Millennium Falcon from the Solo movie that has like
Yeah.
the escape pod with it and everything.
How long did that take you to
Oh,
make?
5 hours nonstop. I did it in one go.
Damn, 5 hours.
Yeah.
No
I might have
breaks.
been
Oh, you put I'm sure you took. Oh, okay, yeah, I feel that.
Then Vader's castle was pretty intricate, but it didn't take that long that I remember. I did it pretty fast. Yeah, I probably said that Millennium Falcon was the most intensive one I've done so far. Right now, though, I have Slave 1 ready to build. I just got to do it when I have time.
I
No,
don't have the patience for that, man. That's crazy. Too many
I
little
do.
parts. Yeah.
If I had a kid, I would never build a Lego set, though, because
Yeah.
it wouldn't be worth the effort and then the pain of eventually watching it get destroyed.
Right. Or maybe by the time you're a parent, you just like step on them,
Yeah.
like inadvertently. You just you know what I mean? Or you just do it unwantingly. Like, yeah, I'm stepping on Legos now instead of building.
This is my life.
Yeah. Nuts, man.
I don't know why it won't capture the screen for the stream.
Something always has to be annoying, right?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, guys, I'm new at this
But
streaming
we got that
thing.
nice Omega
Me too.
screenshot though. That's pretty cool to look at.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess we can talk about the videos. Gonna kind of, I guess, give us a little bit
Yeah,
of credibility.
last night I had it working to where we were able to have it live on the stream and look at the same thing we're watching right now. And for some reason it's not letting me capture that. Lets me capture every other window, but not that window.
I'm gonna call the mayor and see if he can help. Hold on. Hey, Mayor Calrissian.
I was gonna say,
Mayor.
since it's tiny, it looks like you're about to call the mayor of Townsville.
Mayor of Townsville. Mojo Jojo's attacking.
Mojo Jojo's.
Is that an actual working landline?
No, it's a piggy bank.
Oh, okay. I've been wanting to ask that for a while. I'm sure you could get like Batman themed.
I'm gonna call you real
phone.
quick. I can probably turn this into one. Well, it's for you.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't think he really wants to talk to you after what you did to him last time. And he says you owe him $60.
Okay, well.
He
Yeah,
doesn't want to talk to you about
we
it.
only have 2 credits right now on us.
Yeah, and he says Republic credits are no good out here. Yeah, he wanted to say in that voice. He said you said that to one of his old friends who went crazy, killed a bunch of his other friends. I don't know what he's talking about. Anyway, you owe him money. It's got nothing to do with me. Anyway.
Let's see if we can do this. Maybe it'll work if we do this number.
Is live streaming anything right now? Currently watching anything?
Not
I just
yet.
got I'm just looking at the view. I got a space.
Cool.
You guys like
cool.
it?
Cool,
You guys
cool,
like
cool.
it?
Gotta love it. There it goes. There it goes.
Satellite.
Try it one more time. If it doesn't work, we're not gonna have it in the stream. We're just gonna watch it.
So one thing I have
I see it.
one thing I've been wanting to mention. I'm not sure if y'all do this. I hope I'm not alone in the world, and
What?
maybe one of our viewers can relate. Do y'all read shit as you're watching it? Like if you're like wondering about a certain person, you're like, fuck, I gotta Google this real quick. I do that. I catch myself doing that a lot as I'm watching the episode.
For sure. Yeah, I'm constantly on. If it's Star Wars, I'm on Wikipedia. If it's somebody I'm not sure about, or
there used to be this website, man, I forgot what it was, but it gives you articles and shit about like basically covers everything, like anything you want to know, really, like Mandalorian. Sure, Bad Batch. I haven't been on that website in particular lately, but it also gives you like YouTube videos and like the link like to take you to Disney Plus or whatever. It's pretty cool. I can't think of the name of that website, but I'm pretty sure I'll run into it again if I do enough googling. But it's pretty cool for all you nerds out there. Drop a comment if you know what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah. Well, you said what's it called?
I'm not sure what it's called. So I'm hoping someone can save me here.
It's not Wikipedia?
Not Wikipedia.
No, Wikipedia.
Wikipedia?
yeah, Wikipedia is like the Wikipedia for.
Yeah. It's the Encyclopedia Medulum.
Yeah, for Star Wars.
Okay, cool. There's another one though, but if I run into that page again, I'll let you know. It's pretty cool. It's got links, YouTube links, Disney Plus links.
All right, screw it.
There.
Yeah. I was thinking that too. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, okay, so does she have like the power to Schwartz?
And
Spaceballs reference, but yeah, I thought she like, is she a Jedi? I was thinking that actually, man, in the second episode.
Yeah, and I was thinking like, I wonder if this is Palpatine's first attempt at forcing them to try to make a force-sensitive clone vessel for him, like he's been trying since, you know. I wonder if this is Filoni's way of trying to make like Rise of Skywalker make more sense, why he made Snoke and like. So I'm wondering if Omega's also like they're trying to make a force-sensitive clone that you can essence transfer with, like Palpatine always wanted to do. But at the same time, it wouldn't make sense for. Actually, he would need to do it because Anakin's fucked up now, and all the Jedi are dead, and he needs like a new vessel.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. So I wonder if that has anything to do with why Omega is the way she is. But that's very left field for only having 2 episodes so far. But that was one of the thoughts I had.
No, me too, for sure.
It isn't too far fetched though.
Yeah.
But means apparent.
So yeah, they don't clone. They don't clone clones with abilities for no reason. You know, there's a reason.
Yeah.
Everybody in the Bad Batch has an ability to make them more usable in combat.
Yep. We just don't know Omegas yet. So what if it is the Force?
That's what I think it is.
And like
Yeah.
and like you were saying earlier, I think it was you, Cole, that said someone said that she has a hairline similar to Palpatine.
Yeah, a lot of people are comparing and complaining that her hair is very similar to animated Palpatine's, and that we're just getting another Palpatine storyline. But I mean, it's all around. It all has to do with Palpatine, anyways.
I feel like these are just Rey haters trying to get the upper
Definitely, bro.
Because people are, it's like weird. It's like people want to complain that Rey is a Mary Sue, but anytime people try adding to her backstory or like doing anything, they're gonna bitch and complain about it. I'm like, dude, this is what you have. At this point, you can either enjoy Star Wars or shut the fuck up. As far as I'm concerned, I cannot stand these like crybaby dudes who like freak out because it's not the book from the fucking 90s that they read when they used to like jerk off to Pam Anderson magazine. So,
and Playboy was at Speak Camp, man.
So yeah, what about how's Filoni just gonna tease us
earlier
with oh yeah, Rex was here yesterday.
Yeah, that was great. Like, he's alive. You mean Rex is alive?
Like, really? You had to tease us.
Yeah. I love this.
He like just assumes like, well, how did you think it was gonna work?
I like to blow things up because I like blowing things up.
I just punched through it.
I love that fuck.
Yeah.
I love the part where he throws the tray in the first episode. Oh yeah.
He's so great. He's such a great character, man.
Definitely a favorite. Yeah, the best. Wrecker, man. Hey, I might cut off soon. Might have to get on like another phone that I'm charging. Need to think of a smarter setup. Thinking about having like a wireless charger.
You don't have a charger for your phone?
Next time. I mean, I do, but I have my headphones in the same jack or whatever. Stupid iPhone.
I can't stop thinking about that meme of the it's like this most ghetto shit I've ever seen.
Which one?
There's just the meme of that one. The last one I posted was the alien, where it's like UFOs can go faster than the speed of sound without break, and it's like aliens watching humans break the sound barriers. Like it's the most ghetto shit I've ever seen.
That's funny as shit.
Old.
Uncle Wrecker. I love how they say her name Omega.
Mm-hmm.
Not Omega, Omega.
But it's spelled Omega.
Right. Well, it's just that accent. That's how that accent they say it.
Omega.
That was funny what you said in our group chat earlier. How they crap.
Oh, how
they tried to Grogu her. Oh man, I didn't even make that comparison. They tried to.
Dude, this episode was
they tried to push her off on somebody she didn't want to be with, and Grogu is like this powerful Force being, and like he got pushed off and couldn't stay with Mando, but she actually gets to stay with who she wants to stay with.
Dude, I have a feeling she's gonna end up like the scene in the first episode where she could fucking like use a gun, just like I just
Yep.
could do it.
Yep. Wasn't there was a
And she's
part
got
where
a
like
big funny gas. Oh, it's American.
somebody was on the other side of a wall and she knew that they were there or something, and she called them
Yeah,
out. I have to find that clip.
I'm hoping this gives us insight to the cloning stuff, because I mean they barely like Dr. Pershing, is that his name from the Mandalorian? The scientist from
I
Camino. I
believe the
cannot say
cloning
Kamino
scientist. Yeah,
when I
I believe so.
fuck.
Yeah, the cloning
Huh?
scientist.
Yeah, like I want to learn more about like it's almost like Filoni's like kind of giving in to some of George Lucas's ideas for what he wanted for the sequels, really getting into like it's like using midichlorians without being too in our face about it. Like I know a lot of people hate that word, but it's like, dude, the science is there and it's canon now, so like if we haven't, we might as well make it cool at this point. It's 2021. It's time to stop bitching about things you didn't like in 1999.
What everybody has to realize is, look, it started with George Lucas, and it may not be George Lucas anymore. It was the George Lucas verse. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time.
I
Yeah,
mean, it
And
is
now
because of
people
all
like to
those
call it
movies,
the
you know?
Disney verse, but no, it's the Star Wars universe, man.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be the Star
yeah.
Wars
yeah,
universe.
and Filoni's like George Lucas's Padawan. You know, like he's the new
Yeah.
master. Like no, it is like so. Like I feel like he really is like bringing more of George's ideas to life that Disney kind of fucked him over
Hmm.
with when they did the sequel trilogy. I like the sequel trilogy. I don't want y'all to think I'm like a sequel
No,
hater. Like
I
no,
enjoy
that's
them
fair
as
to
well.
say.
Yeah.
There's parts that I don't enjoy as much or agree with, like some of the writing around Luke Skywalker and the Last Jedi.
Yeah,
And what's funny is, Ryan Johnson had control of the Last Jedi, and then what's his name comes back for
Abrams.
J.J. Abrams comes back for Rise of Skywalker, and basically is like, well, where they messed up, in my opinion, is Luke Skywalker throws the fucking lightsaber. All right, I understand he was a hermit, and even
Yeah,
J.J. Abrams and the way they were going with The Force Awakens, he was gonna be a hermit, like, cause shit went down. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But like him throwing,
yeah. He's the master. He went
yeah,
into
yeah,
exile
but
with
even
Yoda.
though like when Yoda went into exile when he felt it was necessary, he wasn't throwing lightsabers and disrespecting a
Yeah,
Jedi's weapon or the Force or anything like that, or cutting himself off from the Force. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It's unreal,
yeah,
So
man.
my
It's
issue
unreal.
is that, okay? Yes, he needed to be a hermit. Yes, he needed to be, in solitary with himself or whatever. But him throwing the lightsaber. That's why when he comes back in Rise of Skywalker, J.J. Abrams, like, he catches the lightsaber when Rey throws it, and he's like, "That's no way
yeah,
to treat the weapon of a Jedi."
yeah. I think the I'm sorry, I'm such a fucking nerd about quotes. I think he's like a Jedi's
Yeah,
weapon deserves more
yeah. There you
respect.
go.
It was like straight Mark
There
Hamill like
you go.
wrote the line himself. It felt like
Right? Because
Oh, and dude, have you even
Mark
he was
Hamill,
like,
like, I'm sure he
he
wouldn't
didn't like the
that. You
writing.
know what I mean? Like, if it's something he doesn't like it. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
He's
he
very
didn't
open
like it.
about it.
He
Yeah,
hated the writing behind Luke Skywalker and the Last Jedi.
All right, y'all. So I'm signing off. May or may not join
All
y'all,
right, brother.
but
All
I'll
right,
check
brother.
you
We're not
guys.
gonna go too long, but
Good
we'll
seeing
talk
you,
to you
man. Later,
later.
y'all.
oh, say goodbye, Grogu.
Alrighty.
So, do you think Rex is gonna be in the next episode, or do you think we still have to wait a few?
I think I don't, okay. I think they're gonna meet Fennec, but they're not planning on meeting Fennec. It's gonna be like they run into her and meet her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like somebody they're going to visit. And like Rex, I think they're probably gonna start looking for Rex, since they just found out.
Yeah,
Since they just found out he was there the day before, and they just
yeah,
helped Cut and Sue get off of the planet successfully. Now they can kind of focus on going to, and what's the more reasonable play? You need to find Captain Rex. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. because if he'll probably have tons of information about those inhibitor chips that they need. Because he like had his removed with Ahsoka, which hopefully that means we're getting more Amy Eckstein Ahsoka in this show. Which there's no way we're not. There's fucking no way we're not getting some Ahsoka action
Oh yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Which here's a random book plug. The Ahsoka Audible. Don't know if you've checked it out.
It's on my list.
Amy does the Amy the actress narrates the book herself.
Oh, cool. Very
just so
cool.
you know. So it was really good. It's a really good audiobook.
Yeah, it's definitely on my list.
I mean, I prefer Star Wars audiobooks, honestly, because they go all out for them. So, you know how it is. Like, Mark Thompson, is great at what he does. So, never feel bad about going the Audible route for canon novels, because it makes it way more entertaining.
That's what I need to do. My issue is I've been so hyped into some of the non-canon Legends novels. I had to read Plagueis, I had to read it.
It's good shit.
So and then Revan is so hyped.
Yeah, and like I said, the first half of that book's so boring.
Yeah, I still haven't. I'm on chapter 8, and I still haven't moved forward since I told you the other day. Haven't listened yet.
Yeah. To me, those are the. Have you gotten to the planet they're on looking for Mandalore's mask yet in the book? Damn, dude, that's when it starts to get good. And I like the parts with Scourge, what he's doing.
That's like the most interesting part of the book so far is the stuff that he's doing.
Yeah, so
Reviewers Nation was watching earlier, and he left us a couple comments. I didn't even notice.
Oh shit! I wonder what it's gonna be like.
Oh no, that's a dude that followed me when I first started my channel, and he reviews like a bunch of games and all kinds of stuff. So said I haven't been able to see the Bad Batch yet because my brother is on a tech ban and he wants to see it also. Well, yeah, he's a younger guy, so I guess he's waiting on his brother to get ungrounded so he can watch it with him.
Well, that's nice.
Well, dude, whenever hopefully you come back and watch this. Whenever you do watch it, come back and let us know what you think, man. For sure. Thank you for coming and commenting.
I appreciate that.
And definitely go check out Mandalore the THICC's channel. It's exactly as it's spelled over here on the screen.
I need to get more stuff on there, but
right.
Doing things.
Yeah, he's got some cool stuff on there already, but he's got some plans for some stuff too. All right. Anyways, what were we talking about? I just saw that and I thought that was fun. We had a viewer.
Hey, someone's watching.
And they commented. I wish I would have known when he was here. I wasn't paying attention to the little deal. It's so small up there to see it.
Yeah, they say I can't really see the screen, so I'm just.
Yeah, you're just here for the ride,
Yeah. Yeah, I need to get a computer with like my, and I have a computer. I need to get a good one.
You know what I could do? Check this out. This is what I could do for Skype when we're not like watching videos. I can do this number. Check it out. So I don't know how well you can see it.
I mean, it's just so far because my screen's so small that I have to like.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I don't know. That's why I'm like, I need to. That's why I was like trying to figure out. I have to get it figured out where I can like mirror my screen onto my TV and then just not use that as the backdrop anymore.
You don't have a laptop?
No. I just have my my computer right here. This is my PC.
Oh, you got a PC?
So I just don't have a.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the webcam that I got is like $27 at Target.
Yeah.
So I would definitely recommend that one. It shoots in 720p.
So yeah, I might go all out and get like a 4K camera, but that TV should be able to handle it. I mean, computer.
I use my laptop, but I have like an old 32-inch HD TV. It's not even 4K or anything. My 4K TV is behind me. It's what I use to watch TV and play video games on it.
I have an old 720 TV as well. I should utilize it
Yeah,
more.
that's what I use as my computer screen, and then I have my
Yeah,
webcam sitting up top on
I
it.
use my TV. It's hooked up to it.
Hell yeah! I'm actually about to get a. I'm getting my PC, and then I'm getting a second. I'm getting a second computer screen, so that way I can actually watch the stream on the other screen while we're doing stuff.
Yeah. The only problem for me is the delay when I'm headed on the other time we
Oh
were
yeah,
doing it.
I'm gonna turn. I forgot to turn that off this time because I checked to make sure the audio was good, but uh, I can definitely turn that off. I think my internet is good enough. The only thing about
Yeah.
not having the delay is if Pep. I have a lot of issues with Pep's screen resizing for some reason. I don't know why. It just randomly does it in the stream, and so I have to catch it and
Yeah.
resize it every few minutes. So if there's no delay, it's definitely gonna happen live.
Yeah.
But it's no big deal. It's whatever.
Yeah.
We
Because
had two or three
videos
viewers
and
tonight that popped in for a minute or two. So we still got some building to do.
Oh yeah. Welcome to tuning in to Broadcast 99. We have 3 viewers here tonight.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It's been cool. I've been watching a lot of more people's podcasts just to get inspired, like Johnny Rosenbaum or whatever his name is, or is that his name? The guy from Smallville who played Lex
I
Luthor.
don't know. I'm not sure. I was
It,
never a huge DC fan, especially Superman, and I just got
yeah.
into it like within the last couple of months.
Okay. I'll send you some links to his podcast. He's like number 5 of all podcasts, but like his shit's really good. It's really nerdy. Like he does like interviews with Kevin Smith and Bruce Campbell and like people like that. And his podcast is called Inside You. And he's like, I'm about to get inside this person. It's so
Nice,
fucking funny.
nice. Do you
It's a
follow
good
Star
get.
Wars
So
Theory?
yeah,
Do you follow
huh?
Star Wars Theory?
Yeah, I haven't. Um, a lot of like shit happened where like videos started getting too dramatic in the Star Wars scene, so I like unsubscribed to all my Star Wars channels when like Mandalorian season 2 came out because I was people like starting to basically get to the point where they like spoiled shit with their fucking pictures
Yeah.
on those videos. I'm like, dude, like so
He
I don't
does pretty good at
I feel
not
like I
doing
get
that
worth it.
stuff, but he's one of the main
Yeah,
dudes that I
he did
follow
it
because
once though.
he does the Nerd Council and the Nerd Theory podcast on Monday evenings. And
Yeah, I mean I like him a lot, and like that's where definitely I got a lot of inspiration and knowledge from in the beginning. But yeah, I've just been so behind with that shit
yeah,
now.
yeah, he's a huge
But yeah,
inspiration for what I do on my channel for sure.
and especially for Legends because it's like, dude, there's so much to catch up with from like the '77 to like basically Disney bought it out.
That's
Like
why I hate that it took me
Dark Horse.
so long to start, man. It's like, how will I ever get
Yeah,
it all? There's no way because there's always new stuff. I'll never get it all.
yeah, and like that's what sucks with like new canon. There's some stuff where it's like I'm definitely gonna sacrifice learning about this because I want to read some old Darth Maul shit from
Mm.
before, even though it's not canon anymore. Like the Son of Dathomir comic book. To me, there's no reason it can't be head canon if you go read it. It's a great book, but it takes place basically in between like seasons. I guess you would say like 6 and 7 of the Clone Wars, even though season 6 is kind of weird of the Clone Wars. But basically, like Darth Maul goes back to Dathomir after the events with Kenobi and shit.
Yo, your boy is back.
Oh, what?
Oh shit!
Yeah. I had to check on this fight that I'm streaming, and I'm watching it on my other phone while draining the battery on this current phone.
I can hear it.
Uh,
Hopefully, it doesn't get us in trouble.
yeah, there aren't saying any names. Can you hear it less now?
It's not
Is
like
it
a
less
pay per view
audible?
Yeah,
one,
I can
right?
hear it less.
It's not a yeah. Because I hear it less, but you didn't like. It's not like a pay per view fight or anything, is it?
It kind of is. It's like a live stream paid fight, but we didn't hear any names, did we? And I didn't mention what fight it was,
No.
so we can't get in trouble.
I don't think so. I don't know how that works with the audio of like a live fight, but
I'm recording it and can cut that part and repost if we need to.
I'm just gonna say it's your neighbors fighting and leave it at
I
that.
can't even hear. I can't
My
even hear
neighbor's
it
fighting
now.
on
So I
pay-per-view.
can't even hear it now.
Yeah, it's gone now anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to make sure to turn it down. Might see some crazy reactions, but this isn't a fight reaction YouTube video, so I might
Oh,
leave the conversation. Yeah, like, oh shit. Yeah, no.
that's fine. We've kind of gone.
I get like that when I see I geek out for certain scenes, like when fucking Wrecker was about to pound the shit out of that. What do we call them? I keep wanting to call them guard troopers.
The clone troopers, the same.
Clone troopers.
The training
Yeah.
droids, the lethal
Training
training
droids, yeah,
droids. We'll call them lethal training droids for lack of a better term.
cool. But yeah, I get really hyped every time I see some shit like that. Yeah.
Let me try one left.
No, I like
twice.
about
So what were we talking about? When I cut off, or right before I cut back on.
I forgot what we were talking about. I just got sidetracked because right now, like when I watch The Mandalorian, I'm like, I don't get how he sleeps in that helmet. But literally, you can kind of just push it up and put your neck back, and I'm pretty comfortable right now. Like I'm gonna go take a nap while you guys talk. And can you even tell that can you tell that I have my eyes closed and I'm like in nap land with my chin down?
No.
Yeah.
It
see,
looks like
so it
you're
looks
just
like
leaning back.
yeah. So that's how it looks good. You see, so it looks like I'm a Mandalorian. So you can't tell I'm sleeping in here. You're not gonna fuck with me to find out.
I don't think anyone would.
Yeah. So I'll be here, but you know, am I awake? You don't know. You don't fucking know.
Speaking of Mando, when are we supposed to get that Boba Fett
December.
December, right? For Christmas.
Oh, my bad. I was on mute because I was second. Yeah, it's December. I think December 21st.
20. That's what I thought too. Yeah, because it's like right in time for Christmas.
It's gonna be a nice Christmas present.
And that means that that's it for Mandalorian, right? Are we gonna see anything about?
For now.
You think we'll have him in there? The Boba series?
I feel like there's just drama going on in the Mandalorian front, and I'm just don't want to think about it.
No, I don't think he's gonna be in Boba because the Boba series was written before before we knew that Mando was gonna be super delayed.
Thing.
Was this like part of the original movie script that they ended up like trashing?
What movie? For which movie?
Remember, there's supposed to be a Boba Fett solo film along with a Kenobi.
I don't know, but I didn't hear about that. But it's supposed to be roughly based off of George Lucas's series that he was wanting to develop. It was like a 70 episode series about Boba Fett or something.
Yeah. Oh wait, you talking about the Underground World Coruscant and shit? Oh hell yeah. Which the game 1313 also is gonna be like that. Which, by the way, I had a band that I was starting with fucking James Mulroy, and we were supposed to be called 1313. I don't know what happened to that. I was trying so it's like there's no band called that somehow. So I'm like, dude, I want that name.
That's surprising.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't care who it is, but I'm gonna be in a band called 1313. Who wants it? And now it's on live record, so if anyone steals that,
right?
we have the proof. We have the
do
proof.
We just said that nobody has it, so don't take it, mofos.
Right.
I'll kill all of you.
It's gonna be our fucking dare.
It'll be our Mongolian Mando metal band.
I don't know if I could see the fretboard playing in a
throw
Mando
sting
mask.
is a motherfucker.
I don't know if I could see the fretboard playing in a Mando mask. Yeah, the guitar.
Oh, if you can see it. I mean, if you just play like simple riffs.
Who wants to play simple riffs though?
Anyway.
I was gonna say, just gotta be a beat
down. Caveman riffs, man.
Yeah.
We ain't playing no butt rock
People
around
love
here.
caveman riffs. Butt rock.
Until my band starts playing.
Been uttered in a while.
Oh no. Be careful, don't shoot Grogu. He's been through a lot already.
And I'm just shooting Pep.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Pep, I don't know if you have checked or noticed, but your name on the live stream is Lord Pep.
Lord Pep.
There's, I can
Lord of the
change it
Pep.
if you want, but it's been Lord Pep for almost an hour now. So
We can keep it that way. Have we been on for an
we
hour?
have.
Actually,
Oh,
can we call him Grand Admiral Pep?
Grand Admiral
better.
Grand
Pep.
Admiral.
Well, here, I will show you my skills, and I will change his name
What
in
about Prime
stream.
Minister Pep?
Prime Minister, the Prime Minister Pep. PMP, you want to be PMP, Prime Minister Pep?
PMP, yeah. We'll stick with that. I like that.
Well, I mean, we both have long names, so that it's cool that he'll have a longer name.
I think my son is sleeping.
I mean, I wouldn't blame him. He face dove off the table 3 times earlier. He's probably taken
Hey, you
a
weren't supposed to tell anyone about that.
concussion nap right now. Doesn't have enough training to
No, he's
force
fine.
catch himself.
He's fine. He's fine. See.
Damn, Ahsoka wouldn't train him.
No.
It's all right.
How do you think that would have worked?
She wasn't right for him.
Yeah.
She's not right for training somebody.
Yeah.
Because
it's not right for anyone. I love her, but like I'm kind of mad. I literally like left a Star Wars group because she got voted like best Jedi. I'm
no, she's a great character. She's a great
character,
Star Wars character. She's a
Not the
great
best, yeah.
Force
Jedi.
user. She's one of my favorite characters, but she's not even a Jedi. She even says it in The Mandalorian. It's like, I am no Jedi. Even though they constantly, the episode's called The Jedi, and they constantly refer to her as a Jedi, she says, I'm no Jedi. You know?
Well, it's 2021, and people still don't get identified correctly. Not even Jedi and non-Jedi.
You sounded a little bit like Anakin right there. Not even Jedi or non-Jedi. You're beginning to sound
In a way,
like a
we are
separatist.
encouraged to love. I need him.
Sounded like you cracked your voice like a 14-year-old. Right? I need him.
It did. That's
exactly. Yeah, he did better. That was like a better Michael J. Fox impression.
There's so many Michael J. Fox references tonight.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh man.
Oh, bring Michael J.
Totally
Fox into Star Wars and put a lightsaber in his hand. It's cutting everybody's arms off. He's standing beside.
That's so wrong, dude.
I mean, he's getting a little older, and as like he's getting older and wrinklier, he kind of looks like he might be related to Mark Hamill.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
That's funny. Yeah, they could be brothers.
So how do y'all feel about Sebastian Stan?
I would love it.
Yeah.
Me too. Honestly, after watching, I think we said this on the last one, but it's getting deleted anyway. After watching The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I'm all about
I was about
Rogers
it before that.
Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
I wasn't, because I hadn't seen anything but the movies where he's like doesn't do a
And
lot.
he's kind of like this. He's
He's
like
a
somebody's
douche.
mind controlling him, and you know, it's like he's just there to like hurt and kill.
It's like getting to see him like with oh my god, Sam's like family and shit at the barbecue, like in the human parts of him dealing with Homeboy's dad, that the guy he killed in that show. I was like, damn, they really like they bring out a side of his acting you haven't really got to see since like probably the first parts of the first
Captain
America movie. But anyway, Star Wars, my bad.
No, well, I mean that is Star Wars related because you know, fans want him to play Luke Skywalker. Because you got to think about it, dude. If we want more Luke Skywalker in that timeline, in that era, like they're not gonna spend $1 million per episode to CGI
on
Luke
CGI.
Skywalker,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, and so my thing is, would you let Sebastian Stan use his real voice, or is Mark Hamill going to come in there and like voice over him?
Ooh, how would that work? I mean,
Because you know,
I mean, Sebastian Stan, but what if he gets his voice down? What if he fucking works on it, you know?
That'd probably
that'd
be,
be
I
kinda
mean,
actually, yeah, you're right. Because like the Han Solo movie, like they didn't hire Harrison Ford to come in there.
Right.
Star Wars is
Yeah.
notorious for doing voiceovers.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
But then you have that example of the Solo film where he's, you know, a different actor.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Doesn't sound like Harrison Ford. Doesn't really talk like him either.
yeah. So and like to quote Angels in the Outfield, it could happen.
I mean, if they just did Sebastian Stan with Sebastian Stan trying to sound like Luke Skywalker, I think it would be fine. I don't think they have to do a voiceover.
Yeah.
Would I put it past them to do it?
Honestly,
I think they probably would do it because
They probably would do it
I
anyway.
mean, even people that are, Mando, like there's probably parts where like they shoot and he's saying his lines under the mask, and they probably could use that, but they redo all of it in the studio regardless because the parts where he has a stunt double doing it, like it's not his voice, so they have to redo it in the studio anyways.
And apparently he's pushing to have either more maskless scenes or have him not actually ever be in the costume that much because he's tired of wearing the fucking helmet.
Yeah.
Which I understand right now, an hour into this fucking podcast, they're gonna lamp on me.
Right.
Like it sucks.
Can you imagine how Pasquale must have felt like? They're like, all right, we're gonna put you in this fucking stormtrooper helmet.
He's like, dude, that's man. Bill Burr was the perfect casting. Dude,
I love, his character was great.
Oh yeah,
and the irony behind Bill Burr being on Star Wars too is hilarious.
Yeah, after all the shit talking, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an avid listener of his Monday morning and then Thursday just before Monday afternoon, whatever the fuck podcast he does. I listen to all those things he posts.
Oh shit, Bill Burr has a podcast. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he has that, and then he has the one with what's his face, Brett Kreischer, called the Bill Burt podcast. Burt Kreischer, or however you say his name.
Kreischer, I believe.
The guy who has hilarious. Going to the Russian mob.
The dude who never wears a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I only wear a t-shirt when I'm on camera. If I'm at home, I ain't got no t-shirt on.
This is all I wear now.
This is all I wear. It's just Mando.
Yeah.
Everywhere. What if I became like that Augie Fats guy from the movie Role Models, but like just it from now on.
Never out of character.
Kiss my Anthea.
Kiss my Anthea.
If I lived in like Europe where I could claim this as a mental illness, I definitely would do it. I'd just fucking go everywhere. Just fucking dressed to the fucking nines all the time.
Mandalore the THICC.
I'm not sure when, but I'll at least have a helmet for our following.
Oh yeah.
Got to. And of course, a fucking better background.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can do that on your mobile. You just gotta spend time doing it while you're not on live.
Yeah, I gotta mess with it for sure. Yeah, it only gives you the option.
The computer is definitely the play though. If either of y'all can get that set up.
I'm thinking because I mean I got the latest OS, but it's an old computer, so I'm thinking the fucking webcam is gonna suck. So I might.
Well, I was telling him earlier, the webcam I use is $27 at Target, and it shoots in 720p. So it's like,
Oh yeah.
I got a filter on. I got a filter on here to make me look a little prettier, but
I think you're pretty without a filter.
So much. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Of course.
I burp a lot.
So
sounds good in the helmet.
What else did we not talk about that episode? I think we pretty much covered most of it. Last time it was easy to fucking go on and on because we had an hour and 15 minutes worth of material to talk about.
No kidding.
I'm trying to think if we missed anything significant in that episode.
Oh, Pep, did I tell you my full theory about what's going to happen with the Omega character?
All right, what you got?
So basically, like we said already, she's force sensitive, and I believe we already know she's gonna meet Fennec Shand. We know she's gonna.
I'm sorry, Go back again. I'm sorry, I got her interrupted.
Oh, you're good. You're good. So we already established we think she's force sensitive, and we know she's probably going to
so we
meet
got that.
Fennec Shand because Fennec Shand's supposed to be in the show, and they've released her artwork and whatnot. So I believe she's going to meet Fennec Shand. They're going to build a relationship or a bond, and then later on in the book of Boba, when we get Boba Fett with Fennec Shand, they're going to meet up at some point with Omega, who is it's going to be like 25 to 27 years in the future, and she'll be around.
I mean, the series.
The live series, the Book of
Omega's,
Boba. I think Omega is going to be in the Book of Boba as a live action adult because it'll be 27 years later, so she'll be around 35 to 37 years old. So she's going to meet back up with Fennec Shand and Boba in the Book of Boba live action, and then Boba is going to teach Omega about her Mandalorian heritage because she's a Jango Fett clone, so she's Mandalorian by blood, and she's allowed to take the Mandalorian creed. So I believe that Boba's going to teach her about her Mandalorian heritage. She's going to accept it and even build her her armor and her helmet. And also, since we've established that she's force sensitive, or we think she is at least, she's going to be in the first canonized on-screen force-sensitive Mandalorian, or even maybe at some point if she gets the training, Jedi Mandalorian.
Yeah,
that would be.
And I actually have a video that I just finished putting together earlier today that summarizes that whole theory right there with pictures and videos and all kinds of stuff thrown in there too. And I'm going to be releasing that tomorrow.
On what channel? Let's let everybody know what our YouTube channel is.
Yeah, mine's Darth Vegeta Academia. It's the one that this is on. It'll be on this channel. I just released another video earlier today too. Pep, you have a channel? Oh yeah, Etside Metal. Yeah, that's his band.
Heck yeah, check him out. I think there's two of them. Mando the THICC. What you got?
I'm just Mandalore the THICC. Easy to find.
It's actually
everywhere.
Mandalore the THICC is tagged in the description. I will add Etside Metal down there too. Yeah, you should do that, man.
Heck yeah.
I've done a cover of the Faceless with James already and Brian. I should make a video of it in the helmet. That's what I was saying I was gonna do with them.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, the main event to this fight that I won't mention because it's already getting enough promotion as it is anyway is about to start.
Right, brother.
Any final thoughts?
I don't know.
We're about done.
Mando, are you pretty much good to go on this one?
I think so. I'll probably have another epiphany as soon as we get off the fucking call. But, you know how it goes.
Always happens.
But I'm excited to see where it goes. So we got to wait a week now till Friday. So.
Okay. Yeah, and we next Saturday we'll be back, and you know, we were supposed to have some more guests this week, and a bunch of people flaked. So we will see what happens next week. We have like 3 different people that said, "Oh, I'll definitely be there next week." So we'll see if it happens or not.
Say Justin Beinstingle is supposed to join us next week. He said he's down to do it every week, and just him and his lady went out of town this weekend. But he's supposed to be joining us for the rest of the
more the merrier, man. Especially hardcore Star Wars fans for sure.
Yeah, and he is, and me and him read a lot of the same books, so we have fun to get some more of that perspective. These things will probably get a lot fucking. We should start a book club where we all read a book.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
That would be dope, man.
And when Bad Batch when Bad Batch ends, we could actually start, you know, like a nerd podcast and start covering Marvel and DC and whatever we want to, you know.
Hell yeah.
Definitely integrate more nerd stuff, but plenty of topics. Yeah, plenty of universes too.
All right, YouTube. Well, everybody go check the description below and like and subscribe to this video and to the channels below, and we'll see y'all next time. Thank y'all very much.
Bye. Wave bye, Grogu. We gotta say goodbye. Give a Grogu goodbye.
May the Force be with you always.